Hi guys, this is about my third attempt at this. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roughly plan out where my drawing is going to go. I've got a rafter up here, pitched at 20 degrees, and I'm going to a little boxed eave in there. I've got an external face of the wall running down like this. Down the bottom of the page I will have a strip footing. Just got to work out the size of everything. My strip footing is going to be 300 by 300. What I need to do is allow 7 brick courses, because I figured that out earlier, that I've got 7 courses above ground, finished ground level, or natural ground level. So my ground level is going to run in there. I'm going to say I've got 7 brick courses there. Uh, 110 brickwork. I'm going to put an ant cap on there, and somewhere in here, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fabulous. Okay, on top of that I'm going to have a bearer, 100 by 75 bearer. I'll have on top of that a 100 by 50 floor joist running in that direction, 20mm thick flooring, and then on top of that I'm going to have a 100 wide. I'll run my bottom cord out for the roof frame, and then I'm going to run down the internal face of my timber frame. Notice that's 75 wide, and this is going to be 100 by 50. It's going to sit out a bit wider there. So this is a 100 by 50 joist. And call out our subfloor vent. They're attached here. Okay, back up the top of the drawing. And this is a soffit bearer, or soffit bearer, whatever you want to call it. I put in a soffit lining. And these can be quite small. I think they can even be down to 50 by 19. Okay, 4.5mm fibre cement eave lining. I'll have a double plate. Oh, I beg your pardon, before we do that, we've got a ledger in there, a double top plate. We've got a nail plate in there holding the trusses together, and a triple grip goes on the side. And there I've got to get roof lining in, roof cover I should say. 75 by 25 batten at 900 centres. underneath that is the sarking. Sarking comes, I'll put it in a broken line so you can see it. And there's bulk insulation that sits on top. And this gets squashed up over the battens, which is no good, but that's the way it goes. Pardon me. We could have some insulation in the roof as well. Maybe some R3 bats that are going to sit in between our bottom cords, and sarking which should sit out down over the top. So then we would have a wall sarking sitting down the face of the wall, and over the top of that we would have our fibre cement external wall lining. It's going to run down just past the ant cap so you don't see that there. And we'd have some sort of little quad or timber moulding in there. So we could put that down as a timber moulding. Should call it wall isolation. 8mm fibre cement lining. Sorry, I'll have to go back up the top here. I forgot to make a note to say that that is our metal roof cover. Depending, I can't say it's custom order or anything because I don't know what it is. I'd have to have another look at the drawing. On the outside of all that, I should put a little quad gutter in there, and that would have a down pipe attached to it, something like that. Okay, internally what we need to do is almost to the top put our 10mm plasterboard. That'll go down to 10mm off the floor. We would have in here a skirting board. It's got a little rebate off the back, and we would put in dressed hatching. So that could be like a 75 by 25 skirting. I've left out noggings in here somewhere. I should break this so that it's not out of proportion. I could have maximum 1350 centres, 10mm plasterboard lining, same thing on the roof, 10 or 13, maybe we'll write 13 plasterboard lining, a 90mm cove cornice, and that's our strip footing down the bottom there. And natural ground level. Okay, I think that's probably enough for one of our first details. We'll look at the next one.